Well, welcome back to This Week in Video Games, and it's Tuesday, the 2nd of August 2022. And that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to the final week of Solstice 2022. We've got Season of the Haunted, Nightfall info for the week, seasonal challenges, Banshee's weekly weapons, and also what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. Well, first of all, it's the final week of Solstice. To get that loot, get that armour, and those glows, gild your Flamekeeper title, as we've only got 1 week left. In terms of Nightfall for the week, we've got the Inverted Spire, we've got double Nightfall rewards all week long. So the Hothead is the weapon of choice this week. You're going to get a regular Hothead in the regular Nightfall, and if you go into the Grandmaster Nightfall, you're going to get an Adept version of that Hothead. A really good time to jump into Nightfalls this week with that double loot, so really good chance to get all those endgame materials to jump into the Nightfall this week. It's not here at the minute, but Trials Versaris will be back on Friday. That's going to be around until reset on Tuesday. Jump into Trials to get all that loot at the weekend. Well, next up, let's have a look at the Witch Queen reset items for the week over on Savathun's Throne World. We've got a new weekly mission. This one is the Ritual. That is the final campaign mission. So this is a great source of Ascendant Alloy. Also Pinnacle Gear if you're still looking to level up. Another source of Pinnacle Gear is the Wellspring. You've got the Vox Obscura mission. Also the Preservation mission. And then you've got the Vow the Disciple raid. Checking out the challenge this week, we got the Looping Catalyst, and that one is in the Rolking counter. Talking about the raids, let's go through the other raids right now. So the featured raid for the week is over on Europa, and that one is the Deepstone Crypt. Next up, we have the Vault of Glass. Challenge this week is Ensemble's Refrain. Head on over to the Garden of Salvation. Challenge this week is 0 to 100. The featured dungeon for the week is going to be the Prophecy Dungeon. Again, that is a good source of Pinnacle Gear. There's some good Trials of the 9 weapons in there as well. That is really good stuff. Well, next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles for the week, starting off with the Vanguard. The Nightfall for the week, as I mentioned, is the Inverted Spire. You can raise that middle bar there to 100% to get a powerful tier 1 drop. And also, if you do 100k Nightfall, you will get some Pinnacle Gear. And don't forget the Nightfall loot for the week. It's double Nightfall loot this week. And the weapon this week is going to be the Hothead. It's a really good power weapon. And that one, of course, is a rocket launcher. Checking out strikes for the week, or I should say Vanguard Ops. And this week we've got an Arc Singe, so put on your Arc subclass, do 3 strikes, and you will get a Pinnacle drop. Next up, let's check out Crucible. So the rotating playlist this week is Momentum Control. And there were some seasonal challenges for Season of the Haunted related to Momentum Control. Head on over there to the seasonal challenge. I do believe it was in week 1. So here we had Momentum Crash, beat Guardians in Momentum Control, and bonus progress with Zone Advantage. So if you missed out on that challenge in week 1, now is the perfect time to jump back in. Also, do 3 matches of regular Crucible, and you will get some Pinnacle Gear. Let's check out Gambit for the week. So do 3 matches in the regular playlist or the freelance playlist, and you will get a Pinnacle drop. Well, we are in the tower. Go on over to Banshee 44, see what weapons he has for us this week. First of all, we've got the Perseus D. That one is a stasis kinetic scout rifle, rapid hit and headstone. That is a very, very good scout rifle. Really, really good, that one. I'm going to pick that one up myself. We've got the Lunulata 4B. That's well-rounded. Just for warm-up. I think I'm going to give that one a miss. Then we've got the Annual Skate Slide Shot Timed Payload. Could be pretty good. I'm not an Annual Skate aficionado. Slide Shot and Timed Payload could be good for the Crucible. Then we've got the Redback 5SI, Tunnel Vision and Rampage. A pretty good roll. We've got the Memory Interdict, the Underdog and Chain Reaction. Chain Reaction is always good. We've got the Typhon GL5, Steady Hands and Wellspring. I think if there's one weapon that you want to pick up this week, it's Perseus D with rapid hit and headstone. That is a really, really fantastic scout rifle. So go on over to Banshee 44 and pick up that scout rifle and add it to your loadout. Well, next up, let's head on over to the Eververse store and see what Tess has for us for Bright Dust this week. Well, first of all, we've got the Oiled ALGAE. That one is a shader that has been around for the last few weeks. Pretty good. We've got the Shocking Entrance. Again, I've seen this one before. Then we have an ornament for the Jade Rabbit. So this is currently the most popular weapon in competitive PvP. I think I had a look at the stats earlier. It was about 7% of all players in competitive PvP are using the Jade Rabbit. So if you want to get an ornament to make it look even better, that does look very cool. Black and red always goes down very, very well. Very nice indeed. And then we got the Cable Skipper. There's an exotic emote. When it loads, it's an exotic emote. There it is. It's very cool. Have a look at the rest of the Bright Dust items for the week. So we've got the BIVALVE projection. We've got the Gilded Honours as an ornament for the Forerunner. That is very, very nice. Look at that. I love the detail on that. Lovely. Got the Summertide Kite. Pretty sweet. Got the Crab Cycle. Well, look at that. That is going to be one of the most popular items for Bright Dust that we've had probably since that spider one we had about 6 months ago. And that was for one of these seasonal events. But look at that crab. Look at that crab. The Crab Cycle available for Bright Dust. That is 2,500 Bright Dust. Have you been saving up your Bright Dust? Well, today could be a good opportunity to get that Crab Cycle. Next up, we got the BUOY Trap. A little inflatable shark with a ghost in it. We got the Silly Handshake. We've got Power Rising. Want to go Super Saiyan. Pretty cool. Also got the WARSAT Arrival. We've got the Nightmare Emergence. We've got the Beach Ball Effects. We've got Regal Daring. We've got Bruised Blush. We've got the Vintage Timber. We've also got the Tangerine Gloss. Very, very nice, that one. Well, that is going to be it for the weekly update on the 2nd of August 2022. So we've got the final week of Solstice and also double Nightfall rewards this week. So this week is going to be a really good opportunity to jump into the Nightfalls and get those endgame materials. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon.